Hello my friends, welcome back. Knife throwing is definitely a fun sport, but there are definitely some ways how you can hurt yourself. And today I'm going to show you 10 of them. I will explain also how you can avoid them. And today I'm going to be using the Shadow Steel Raven edition by AceJet. Very cool blades. Check them out on our website. But now let's get started. So first way how you can hurt yourself while knife throwing, it's the ricochet, guys. Everybody knows them who practicing. They are very scary, and the most scary one in my opinion is if the knife hits flat like this part of the target, and after that rebound is so fast. Last week I was standing on about like a 5 meters and knife rebounds on me so fast I only was able to dodge with my hand and I got stabbed a little bit. Blood all over, so you have to be super careful on that. Also when you are doing the no reload throws, it's looking very cool, but those could be very serious for the rebounds as well. So how you can avoid them? If you are a total beginner, I would definitely stand from the target all the way at least 3 or 4 meters from the beginning, and don't throw too fast or too hard. If you're gonna throw hard with your too much force, the knife gonna rebound if you're gonna hit flat, you know. But if you're gonna throw slow, I will show you one example, and knife will not rebound so much. Look, you see, only light rebounds and you are still safe. But if I would do the same with the full force, I can assure you we would have some problems. All right, so definitely take your time, don't rush anywhere, and be careful for the ricochets. Always try to dodge or avoid them at all costs. All right, another way how you can hurt yourself while knife throwing is having the bad shoes. If you're gonna be running around, guys, with the sandals like this, and as you have seen, some ricochet gonna rebound and fell on your feet, barely like that, just with the socks, you're gonna have bad time for sure. You can looking for breaking toe or something like that. In our community it actually happened, and some people throwing even barefoot without any shoes, no socks. So with that you are definitely looking for some troubles. So how you can avoid that is, of course, to have some maybe stronger shoes. Even these would be even stronger, but it's at least some protection. But again, try to be flexible, avoid if something is going to fall on your ground. Even sometimes, even target can also fall on the ground and hit your feet, so be careful on that as well. Third way to hurt yourself is definitely catching the knife or try to stop it with your feet, kicking. It can definitely lead to some serious injury, and that's happened sometimes when it's the rebounds. You often just somehow your reflex want to catch the knife, but again it's better just dodge it away and let the knife fall on the ground. Don't try to catch it. It looks cool. I sometimes did it on the video as well, but sometimes again I got stabbed, so it definitely doesn't worth it. And again, I also some trick shots when I was kicking the knife. It's again, guys, dumb idea. Rather don't do it. Practice normal throwing for the accuracy. All right, one more throw. And with this way you can definitely hurt yourself. If your knives hit each other on the target, it could create small bursts of the steel, and after, if you're not paying the attention and you're gonna throw it, it can slice your finger open and you're gonna have instinctive mark, we call it. It's like this slice on the finger. A lot of throwers have it, but it's better to avoid it. So you always have to check when you see some sparkle or when you see that knives really hit each other close together. You definitely have to check, maybe use the file and sharp off those burrs. But that's happened mainly with the bad knives. if you have good knives, something like this, it should not happen, right? But if you're gonna have like these cheap kunais, it's problem, all right? So keep that in mind and be careful on the burrs. They can seriously ruin your day, because if you slice your finger open and the main one, you have to throw with your other hand, all right? Number 5, throwing blindfolded. With this way you can definitely hurt yourself, because you have no idea where knife is going, and it can also rebound from the target, and you have no idea if it's gonna land on your leg or whatever behind the target, or you can hit someone. So don't throw blindfolded or behind the back, especially if you are total beginner or novice thrower. Like I said, keep the basics from the beginning and don't try this, you know, no blindfold throwing and stuff like that, all right? Keep that to the more skilled thrower. Another way how you can definitely hurt yourself, guys, it's throwing too much. Maybe it sounds ridiculous, but it's definitely true. If you're gonna be over throwing, because from the beginning it's so much fun, you're exploring the different techniques. I know it from my personal experience. So if you're gonna throwing way too much, it can cause some serious damage on your shoulder, and it can even end up on the surgery table. We had some friends in our community and it sadly actually happened, and they had to do some procedure on their shoulders. So keep that in mind. Throw not too much, you know your limits. And I also recommend to throw with your off hand, because if you have so many throws on your dominant hand, for example in my opinion with left, I definitely recommend to compensate it also with your right hand as well. All right, and otherwise, if you're not going to throw too much, I think it's gonna be all fine, all right? Guys, this is another way how you can definitely hurt yourself, is doing dangerous trick shot. Again, we are going to what I said before. If you are a total beginner, you have to stick to the total basics, because for difficult trick shots you can have rebounces, knives flying everywhere, kicking the knife for example. So again, don't try this. Again, from the beginning, conventional half spin or the no spin, and stick with that. You're gonna definitely thank me later, because it's gonna make you more consistent thrower. You're gonna be able to throw longer distances, and you're gonna have definitely way more fun with that. Number 8, how you can hurt yourself on our list is throwing the sharp knife. We in our community definitely recommend to throw dull knives, but some people for some reason would love to throw their EDC, maybe for combat scenario or something like that. But if you don't know what you are doing and you would grab it something like this in a hurry, imagine you threw half spin, it would slice your hand open, you know. But even for that we have special techniques. With that you're gonna avoid the edge for half spin or no spin, but you definitely have to think you also gonna ruin your knife. You're gonna damage it 100%, because these are not made for throwing. So again, I definitely don't recommend to throw sharp knives. If you definitely have to do it, there are some techniques, but maybe about that we're gonna be talking in different video, right? Another way how you can easily hurt yourself while knife throwing is to fall on the ground. It can actually happen if you have some obstacles, you know. You can, for example, doing the wall backs and suddenly you don't even know, and you can trip on some low ground or whatever. So you have to always pay attention what's on your ground, on your surrounding. If you are throwing, for example, in forest like I do often, and pay attention what's there, you know, because you can step on anything, you know, snake, I don't know, it can be again a lot of things what can happen. So be careful on that. And also the weather plays also a big part in this, you know. If it's gonna be rainy, you're gonna have mud on your ground and you can easily slip, or on the snow. There are many ways, so keep that in mind. Have good shoes and good firm stance, and nothing is going to happen. And last way on our list how you can hurt yourself, guys, is do no warm-ups or stretching after the session. Guys, if you are planning to throwing in long run, it's definitely important do some basic stretching before your session, and from the start do some easy throws. Warm up, you can do 30-40 throws from short distance, and after that you can move up to the longer distances or some easier trick shots. All right, so keep that in mind, and in comment section below let me know if I missed some way how you can hurt yourself. Let me know your personal experience. You can discuss it with each other, what can happen to you, and I wish to everybody safe ride and happy throwing. And once again, these are totally badass new blades by AceJet, so definitely check their website. I'm gonna put the link in the description below. But for today, guys, that's it. So thank you everyone for watching. Share, like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.